In the bitter cold of January 1897, nestled in the quiet hills of Greenbrier County, West Virginia, a chilling discovery was made. A young woman, Zona Heaster Shue, was found dead at the bottom of the stairs in her home. Her husband, a blacksmith named Erasmus Trout Shue, was the one who found her. He seemed distraught, telling everyone she had suffered a terrible fall. The local doctor arrived, but Trout was strangely protective of his wife's body. He'd already dressed her in a high-necked gown and arranged a scarf around her neck, insisting she be laid to rest as quickly as possible. The doctor, noting some bruises but seeing the husband's grief, hastily listed the cause of death as everlasting fate, later changing it to childbirth. Within a day, Zona was buried. No autopsy was performed. The case was closed. But for Zona's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, the story was far from over. Mary Jane had never trusted her son-in-law. Her suspicions grew into a desperate certainty when, weeks after the funeral, Zona began to visit her in her dreams. For 4 consecutive nights, her daughter's spirit appeared at her bedside. The ghost was pale and sorrowful, and it spoke of a truth far more sinister than an accidental fall. She told her mother that Trout was a cruel man, and on that final day, he had attacked her in a fit of rage because he thought she hadn't cooked any meat for his supper. In one terrifying vision, the ghost of Zona slowly turned its head completely around, a sickening crack echoing in the dream. "He broke my neck," the spirit whispered, pointing to the spot where the fatal injury occurred. The ghost pleaded with her mother, begging her to go to the law so her soul could finally rest in peace. Mary Jane knew what she had to do. This wasn't just a dream. It was a message from beyond the grave. Driven by a mother's conviction, Mary Jane went to the local prosecutor, John Preston. She recounted every detail of the nightly visitations. At first, he was skeptical, dismissing her story as the grief-fueled ramblings of a heartbroken mother. But as she continued, her story became eerily specific. She described the broken neck, the place where the vertebrae had snapped. Her persistence was unnerving. Despite the lack of any living witnesses, the prosecutor was moved by her certainty and agreed to investigate. The authorities decided to take the extraordinary step of exhuming Zona's body. What they discovered sent a shockwave through the community. The autopsy revealed that Zona's neck had indeed been broken, with her first vertebra dislocated. Her windpipe was crushed, and there were distinct fingerprint marks on her throat, evidence of strangulation. The doctor's initial hasty examination had missed the clear signs of a violent murder. Mary Jane's ghostly visions were not a mother's fantasy. They were a roadmap to the truth. Erasmus Trout Shue was immediately arrested and charged with the murder of his wife. The trial that followed was one for the history books. Trout Shue's defense attorney was confident. The prosecution's key witness was Mary Jane Heaster, and her testimony was based entirely on conversations with a ghost. On the stand, the lawyer ridiculed her, asking the jury if they were really going to convict a man based on a ghost story. But Mary Jane remained unshaken. She recounted her daughter's spectral visits with unwavering conviction, her story perfectly aligning with the irrefutable medical evidence. The jury, faced with the chilling accuracy of the ghost's testimony, was convinced. Despite the defense's mockery, they found Trout Shue guilty of murder and sentenced him to life in prison. He died just a few years later, never admitting his guilt. The case of Zona Heaster Shue, forever known as the Greenbrier Ghost, remains the only one in American history where the testimony of a spirit helped secure a murder conviction. Zona was reburied, and her mother never saw her ghost again. Her spirit was finally at peace. It's a haunting reminder that sometimes when the living are silenced, justice must find a voice from the other side. Thank you for joining us for this incredible story. If you found it as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more tailies where the truth is stranger than fiction.